You started watching because of the thumbnail, didn't you? I bet you did. Episode 5, Slay the Spire. Ascension 1 on the Ironclad. We are going to start the Ascension climb. If you're new to Ascension, well, it's not that different from the base game. It just adds one sort of incrementally, minorly more difficult thing as you go up each Ascension. But it turns out that with Ascension 1, it's actually a little bit easier because elites spawn more often, which means that you can get more relics. And in fact, I guess we can get three elites along this path. So maybe we'll try and do that. But yeah, it's not a very different thing. Deck's exactly the same, everything else is exactly the same. So we are going to, I think we're going to probably transform? I don't know. Don't really want a curse. Maybe we can take a curse actually because we got a shop very soon. Yeah, probably go here. So we'll probably do that. So maybe we could take a curse for a rare card, and we will take a feed. Feed is an excellent card, especially early on. We have a decay, which we will need to remove. This card is basically a burn, so we will need to remove that. But in the meantime, let's get going here. We can hopefully feed on the cultist. Hang on. Goes down to 31. I think we can kill with 31, so I'm going to do this. And we need to draw another strike. We didn't draw another strike, unfortunately, so we're going to have to wait for feed to cycle through the deck. I think this is probably okay. Don't know if we want to do this. Let's do it. So we're losing current HP to gain max HP, and wow, turns out we didn't get what we wanted, so that sucked. But on the plus side, we get an uppercut for it. Here is Mr. Jawworm, who always makes our life a little bit more interesting. So, once again, this is an unfriendly draw, isn't it? And yeah, we can't feed on the Jawworm, unfortunately. So if we can get any sort of deck manipulation, and that's a really good start, actually. A headbutt is very nice. Headbutt says, put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. So we could do that with feed, potentially. Now, this is not the actual shop. RIP membership card. I'm pretty sure we're going to remove our decay, but just in case, there's nothing else I want here. Just in case, I'm going to go to the second store and see if there's anything there that I'd rather have, and it doesn't look like there is. So I think we're just removing. We can't buy anything else at all except an evolve. I don't really want an evolve. So those two floors were not particularly good. I think we're going to try and fight the elites. This is probably a good feed fight. We should be able to feed here on the little guy, so we'll do that. We'll defend there, and then we'll do that. So we're almost back at full HP. We could take some angers, or one anger specifically. Maybe we do that. We have Guardian though. Don't know about that. Don't know if we want an anger with Guardian as our boss. Maybe we want. Don't think we want Burning Pact. Don't think I'm going to take it. I think we'll wait for something better to come up. We have Lagavulin, who is going to get uppercut a couple of times, I think, here. Any sort of weak on Lagavulin is usually worth doing. Makes him quite a lot worse. Maybe should have taken that hit, actually. That's a little bit unfortunate that we got the 3 defends there. So yeah, we're taking some hits. That is probably okay though. We can put feed on top here. So I'll do that. We'll do that. And we have to use our fire potion, but that's fine. We can use our fire potion. That's what it's for. Eternal Feather is great. We're going to a rest site next, so that's really good. Shockwave is really good as well. That gives us more weak and more vulnerable. And that probably means that we can start looking at our vulnerability as a thing that we're going to have basically all the time. Because we got our uppercut as well. And I think we're going to upgrade uppercut 2. So Gremlin Knob. We'll do that, and we'll put the uppercut back on top. Again, just making him weak. That's his big attack, so we don't need to... to defend the vulnerable attack. So now we have a choice. Our choice is, do we want to take 9 for a reasonably good chance at getting max HP? And I think the answer is no, because I'm a little bit concerned about our health now. Oh, it's a real shame that it's up against a battle trance, because I think this dropkick is good. I might take the dropkick anyway. It allows us to tech into a few things. And we've got the source of vulnerabilities that we need to make that work. Red Skull is superb. And that means that we actually benefit from going down below half HP, which we're going to do here. Down to 40. And we get 3 strength from it. So now this is sort of what I was talking about. I think this... yeah, I mean that does work. Definitely does. So the dropkick we can cycle with. It draws us a card, and not only does it draw us a card, but it replaces itself in terms of energy as well. A shrug, I think, is going to be very helpful here. It'll be very good against Guardian. We need some block cards to deal with Guardian. It's the gremlins! Not feed? Not feed. So these guys are annoying, but honestly, should be fine. We can certainly deal with the gremlins. Yeah, we'll kill that dude. Put dropkick back on top. I think we'll just block twice. And then we can feed on somebody next turn. We're not going to be weak. We can dropkick and then feed on the little guy. Actually, we don't need to feed on the little... yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Not a big deal. And so the other guys are going to die now. The mad gremlin doesn't actually do anything. So half HP is 46, so I could take some damage intentionally if I wanted to make sure Red Skull was active. I don't think we need to do that. I think it's just worth killing him. So there we go, weak potion, and we get some cards. I don't think I want to cleave at the moment. We have some damage as it is. And we have AoE weakness and vulnerability, which I think is going to be good enough for the time being. I might take a Whirlwind if we're ever offered that, but I think Cleave is going to be absolutely fine. I'm not really bothered about a Warcry. No need to do that. Alright, what are we going to do here? Headbutt. I should have probably played Dropkick first, because yeah, we were going to get some vulnerability most likely. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Oh well, we'll use the feed. I should have bashed instead, because he wasn't attacking us, so there was absolutely no reason to split him there. So yeah, we'll just kill these guys the old-fashioned way. It's not going to be too difficult. And again, we gain health. A second shrug. I think I'll take a second shrug. Again, we want block cards for Guardian. 69 health now, nice. Could upgrade Shockwave, could upgrade Feed. I think we'll upgrade Feed. Get a little bit more max HP. Here's Lagavulin again. Oh, and we have an Ancient Tea set now. So we get a little bit better at doing that. I don't think I want to put Bash on top. So again, we got the weakness, and we got the shrug as well this time, which is great. I'll take a little bit of damage just to get him down a bit lower. Get another 5 damage, seems completely reasonable. We shuffled the deck without feed, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. Although we do have a way to put feed on top. And then we kill with the feed. So again, the headbutt doing work for us there. Do we take a third shrug? I might take a third shrug. Some of them maybe get upgraded as well. Shrug's just a very good card. And yeah, we got one upgrade and we got the Shockwave upgrade, which is superb. We got more health from our Eternal Feather. And yeah, we'll upgrade another block card. Now, getting these shrugs upgraded is pretty good, actually. Pretty good. So we can do that, and then we can do that. We can do that, and again we can just keep cycling the drop kick. Drop kick, a pretty excellent card. Kind of want to draw the shrug next turn, so make sure we don't draw it this turn. Whenever we attack the Guardian, he, when he's in that form at least, we take 3 damage, so better not to do that quite a lot of the time. So again, drop kick, headbutt, the drop kick back, they drop kick again, and then we can split him? Yeah, we'll split him. Although we're actually taking some damage this turn, so maybe we shouldn't have split him. But again, you can see how much work these shrugs are doing. Put one back on top of the deck. Make sure we draw it. And we can just full defend this, or almost full defend this. Guess I should have uppercut there, shouldn't I? It doesn't really matter, and all else being equal, we're going to be able to feed very comfortably in this fight. Oh, bash on top. Probably didn't need to put bash on top. That's fine though. So we're in pretty good shape after Act 1. There is our feed. 17, 18, that is a kill. With feed we get to 100 max HP. Okay. Flex potion, we're not going to need the fairy in the bottle, I don't think. Double tap is kind of interesting. We have a bunch of attacks that are pretty good when we double tap them, like headbutt, dropkick, uppercut are all good. Yeah, let's go with that. And we have a Sozu or a Runic Cube or a Black Star. I don't think we're good enough at Elite to take the Black Star. Specifically, we lack AoE. So I don't think that's the best. I think we're fine with a Sozu. I think, again, I mean, the potions that we have aren't particularly tremendous, but, I mean, they are 3 potions at least, so we'll try and hang on to them as long as we can. We got 100 max HP, so we should be able to do that. And given that we've done that, I think we can go a little bit aggressive here with this path. It is possible if we hug the left-hand side here and get this guy to have 4 elites, which I think is probably what we're going to do. We'll go probably up here? Yeah, up here. Not the best first turn. We want to be culling these strikes as quickly as we possibly can as well. So we'll try our best to do that. An uppercut. So like a shrug and then another uppercut. And I think we're going to have feed next turn. So yeah, no problem with feed. Double tap it and get 4 max HP. Pommel Strike is now good, I think, because we have 4 energy. Although we've got all those shrugs. Yeah, I think it's still probably good. Yeah, I think it's still probably good. We've got so many strikes, so we got so many attacks. Maybe we don't take it. No strength either, so Sword Boomerang isn't very good. Yeah, that's fine. We'll skip that. Obviously, the attack potion gets eaten by Sozu. So we have the Thieves. And again, we're going to be looking to... I guess we can just block here, that's fine. I don't know if we kill both of these guys, it kind of depends what they do. I think we do kill them now. So we can do... That's interesting, isn't it? We can do something like... I think we have to do that. And then we'll... Just grab double tap, drop kick. Seems fine. We take 9, no big deal. So, is Burning Pack good now? Probably not still. If it were upgraded, I might consider it. But cycling through the deck isn't particularly something we need to do. Ritual Dagger just seems very unnecessary, and it competes with feed, so I think that's just bad. We'll take the gold, and we'll take some more gold, I think. Click this like 4 times. Get us down to 3 times. 4 times. So we got a bunch more gold. Which is... Okay, so we're going to be down below half here, which means Red Skull's going to turn on. Which is part of what I wanted to do with that. We can do... How much does this do? 22, that's not enough. So we just do that, I think. And then defend. So now we know that he's not going to attack. Just waiting for feed. There it is. That's 16, yep, that'll do it. And we go above half again. Still not going to take the pommel. True Grit is worth thinking about. We got 3 shrugs though, so nah. Alright, Book of Stabbing. Book of Stabbing should be okay. We have... Yeah, we'll just double tap the uppercut, so he's weak and vulnerable basically forever. We go below half, which is what we sort of wanted. Get the drop kick super good. We'll just full defend. Yeah, we'll reapply the weakness, because I think it will be important. No guarantee that we draw uppercut next turn, even though we did. I think we can kill? 13 times 3 plus 18? 57? Yep. Preserved Insect, super good. That gets us a long way. Rage plus seems great. That lets us block a lot. Who's our boss? It's Champ. So we need some sort of scaling, which we don't really have at the moment. But yeah, a Rage plus seems like it's very good indeed. We'll upgrade double tap? Yeah, we'll upgrade double tap. That'll be good with dropkick. That'll give us energy a lot of the time if we draw it with dropkick and something else. As it turns out that we didn't here. I'm gonna kill this guy with the feed. I'm sufficiently nervous about this fight to do that. I'll kill the fat gremlin because he sucks. What do we want to put on top? Double tap, probably? Don't know, actually. We'll just put uppercut back on top. Seems fine. Yeah, we'll put dropkick on top. That almost certainly was the thing to do. Now he's going to be attacking us because he's been buffing for the last few turns. So we can't quite kill him yet. We can kill him now. That double tap upgrade doing work. Rip Gremlin Leader. Again, we gained energy there. Pen Nib is fantastic. Spot Weakness is equally fantastic. That was the card that we needed. It's already upgraded 2. So we are off and rolling with the scaling. Pair, that seems very unnecessary. Let's take the key. It's a little Booker stabbing. Oh, isn't he adorable? He's very adorable. He's very adorable. We'll grab double tap and we'll grab the shrug again, I think. Okay, I'm glad we actually did draw a block card, or rather an attack, because drawing double tap without an attack is a sad time. That's fine, should have played shrug. Doesn't really matter though, I think we're fine. Pretty much whatever happens, although we're taking a hit here. Hopefully we can draw feed. There it is. Can we draw something else as well? Do we need to? Yes, we do. Yes, we can. Alright, nice. And the very unnecessary pen nib, but that is fine. Okay. Iron Wave Plus is actually good. We have a double tap, we have a rage, we have a pen nib. Seems good. Fiend Fire is also good, but we lack card draw for Fiend Fire. So I think we'll take that. I think we'll grab our uppercut and have that in our opening hand. Because being able to apply the vulnerability in a way that's good is very nice. Okay. We could upgrade Headbutt. Something like that. Could upgrade Bash as well, but Bash is just basically a worse uppercut at this point. Not particularly keen on it. We'll put this guy on the ground, I think. In fact, we'll do it in this way so that we can then kill him. Take 5, which is fine. Okay, double tap is pretty good here. That doesn't do it, unfortunately. What does it? 36-18? Is that right? It's going to be, so 24 at the moment. It's because it's, yeah, with the weakness. I think this works. Yeah. Heavy Blade Plus. A strength scaling attack. That's important against Champ and a few others. We really need to be removing these strikes now. They are very, very, very bad in this deck. This is... That's a little bit unfortunate. Because we don't have energy to play Spot Weakness, Double Tap, Uppercut, Drop Kick. And that would be nice to do. Maybe instead we just play Spot Weakness, Uppercut, Drop Kick, and then Headbutt. Perfect. That's really great. Spot Weakness, putting Spot Weakness on top there was pretty dumb. Not gonna lie, that was not the smartest decision I've ever made. We can kill these guys with no problem. Still not doing any damage to Gremlin Leader himself, but that is fine, probably. Alright, still not doing any damage to Gremlin Leader himself. But I think we're okay to do this. We'll take a little bit of damage, that's fine. Can we get a feed? No, we can't. Can we get a feed? No, we can't. Alright. We end up with a molten egg. It's not going to be very good, is it? We don't have... Oh, this bloodletting. If we had any card draw at all, this bloodletting would be great. I guess we have 3 shrugs. Excuse me. I don't feel like it's going to be good enough. See, the problem with this deck is this. Like, well, specifically this. Like, we have all of these terrible, terrible strikes. We have so many really good attacks, and we have these 5 strikes that are atrocious. So I don't think we can take a Bloodletting Plus, even though it's a Bloodletting Plus. Alright, there's some good stuff here, though. No card draw, but... Well, A, we're going to remove a strike. Absolutely no questions asked. We have an Oddly Smooth Stone and an Ornamental Fan. Ornamental Fan is going to be very good for us. We often play 3 attacks in a turn. So we will do that once again. Spoon. What does Spoon do? It just gives us Shockwave. So Spoon says cards which exhaust when played will instead discard half of the time. So we only have... I guess we have feed as well. So theoretically we could get more than 1 feed. Doesn't seem good enough to take it. No, I think that'll do. I think that'll do. So, what do we need to upgrade now? Do we upgrade our other shrug? I might actually recall, just so we have upgrades available for the next act. I'm not particularly worried about Champ, especially as we have spotted some weakness already. Spot weakness here is just a very good card for us to have. Unfortunate. Let's try and get through the deck as quick as we can. So I don't actually want to split him yet, so I think we'll just pass for a little while. Oh, don't draw spot weakness. Okay, we didn't draw spot weakness. Wow. 3 turns in a row he's not attacking. Surely he's going to attack now. Yeah, there we go. Alright, good. That is great. So we can just, like, do this. We know he's not attacking next turn, so we'll grab, like, a heavy blade. Seems good. Oh, we don't know he's not attacking next turn because he's not below half. Wow. I definitely thought he would be below half. Alright, so the good news is here, he might actually just be, like, dead. We can do that. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead! Second feed. I think a Brutality is actually very good. We really want card draw. That is really the thing that we lack in this deck. I think a Brutality is better than either an upgraded feed or an upgraded Immolate. Okay, we got a Runic Pyramid. That seems insane. We're relying on drawing our cards in a certain order. That does make the Brutality worse, but honestly that's fine. So Runic Pyramid we don't discard at the end of our turn anymore, which is a very, very good thing to be doing. 3 Elite Path over here, 2 Elite Path over here with an earlier shop and another shop. Which is better? I think the 3 elite path is better. Let's do that. I don't think we have any problem with this act. I don't think we have any problem at all. Drop kick is super good. 3 attacks. And we'll defend, and then we can feed. Pommel Strike plus. Second Iron Wave plus isn't bad. Also, I wish we'd taken that Bloodletting plus now. That would be a very good card in this deck. I don't think any of those cards are actually good. Okay, well that is a kill. That is another kill. No spot weakness, unfortunately, but you know. Do be like that sometimes. There's our spot weakness. You can just rage, and then do that, and then do that. Body Slam plus. We have all of these shrugs. They do a lot. Now, 0 cost attack though, with the rage, with the ornamental fan, with the pen nib. Yeah, okay, we'll take it. So we'll kill 1 straight away. Urgh. This isn't quite so good though. Shockwave is nice. I think that defends for more than a defend does. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll play Brutality as well. These crappy cards out of the deck. They really hurt us at the moment. Alright, so... we did draw it finally. Does 11... I guess we just do that. It's fine. Okay, so that's not going to work, is it? Finding new and inventive ways to mess this up. Alright, so they're both on 2. That should mean that we can kill next turn with feed. Right? I think. We can just do that. And then that. And then that. Alright. You have to end that fight with feed. That's the only way you get the benefit. Those cards are all bad. I'm really glad we found those 2 shrugs, because without them we'd be really struggling in this run. That's what I like to see, an attack for 3. We want to be probably headbutting the uppercut. So No need for Shockwave, I don't think. I guess we'll do that. Take one. Seems fine. And yeah, that body slam I think was a pretty good pickup. I think I'm reasonably pleased with that. This I think is lethal. Yep. With the pen nib. Very nice. Second drop kick. Yeah, I think so. If we had a true grit, we could make an infinite here. I wonder if we could grab something like that. Would love a removal, would obviously love a relic. Gold is fine too. That's, well, we had a lot of gold this run. Alright, elite number 1. Don't expect this to particularly be a problem. Yeah, actually we don't even need to block anymore. 4 times 3 is not a lot. No double tap though. Okay, well we got double tap. We'll just play 2 defends, get them out of our hands, and then aim to kill in 2 turns time. Seems good. Shall spot the weakness. I can actually bring spot weakness back, can't we? Actually, we should bring drop kick back for next turn. That's probably how we win outright next turn. Yeah, we still got double tap active, so there it is. 140 max HP. Dual wield. Very good with dropkick. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. We'll upgrade it as soon as we can, which won't be until just before the Act 3 boss, probably. Aha! Well, this would be good if we had mana, but we don't. So it's not quite so good. Actually, we can do this, though. That does actually work. That works incredibly well. Pretty solid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we'll drop kick that. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. Oh, I guess we took the damage before. That's weird that it works like that. In any case, easy feed. Don't think any of those cards are good. Alright, we got 1,000 gold. Yes. There's our true grit. So I guess we upgrade the true grit instead of the dual wield. Seems fine. We're buying all of the relics. I wonder if we're removing a defend. I think we are. Buy a true grit. 4th shrug is a little bit tempting. I think it's overkill though. Enlightenment. Nah, we've only got like 3 cards. 4 cards that works with. No reason to do that. No reason to buy the Reaper, we're not losing enough health. Thread and Needle is incredible! So we can do this, and we don't even take any damage because of Ornamental Fan and Thread and Needle. However, we take some damage here. Or do we? No, we don't. Can do something like this. Gets us some energy. And once again, can dual wield the dropkick. That's too much. 15 and 24 is not enough. 16 and 24 though. That's where it's at. So we're at almost 150 max HP now. Corruption. Yes. Yes. So what'll happen with Corruption is that we'll exhaust all of our skills and then we'll be left with only attacks. And that being the case, we won't have any problems at all. Because we have attacks that give us block, and we also have drop kicks, which will allow us just to cycle through the deck in double quick time. Which is pretty much exactly what we want to do. We'll yeah, we're gonna be feeding more than once in this fight. There's a headbutt. Does too much damage. No. One, 2, 3. And so we shrug first, and then we feed, and then we body slam, and then we drop kick, and then we feed. Plus 12 max HP. Alright, now that we have a corruption, I'm going to take another shrug. We get collector bonus for that. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Madness really does make this deck weird. I'm going to do it. So Madness is a card that normally you should never ever take. It costs 1. And reduce the cost of a random card in your hand to 0 this combat. But with this deck, I'm feeling it just might be quite good. And the reason it might be quite good is because we are going to be cycling a lot in long fights. Which, yeah, I think we can do. We'll just get block. We are fully blocked now. If we do this, then we can Madness and get a free uppercut next turn. Always nice. And yeah, that lets us do a lot, as it turns out. We do that. Then we just keep playing attacks. $30 HP, not quite enough. So yeah, this deck is weird, and this is one of those decks, honestly, that you can kind of get away with at lower ascensions. You can't necessarily get away with it at higher ascensions. We're taking a hit here, by the way. which is just fine because I don't want to accidentally exhaust the feed. That would be very bad indeed. I guess I could have procced Ornamental Fan. Yeah, that was a mistake. So we can do double tap and then feed. Flame Barrier or Warcry Plus. Warcry Plus might be fine. Who's our boss? Dunudeka. Warcry Plus seems like it might actually be useful. Like, we need to be able to manipulate what's in our hand. This seems as good a way as any of doing that. We have to play Uppercut here. And we have to play Heavy Blade as well, as it turns out. Because one thing I definitely don't want is a curse. I will happily take 15 damage over a curse. Okay. So yeah, this is actually fine. We can just pass? Yeah. We have Pen Nib active. So now I think we just double tap. We'll Rage as well. I think we'll just try and go off this turn. Oh, that's really good. We're not actually doing damage here, are we? We will... grab a drop kick. That is fine. So the idea is that eventually we play all of our skills and we end up with a bunch of attacks. And when that happens, we'll be able to cycle a lot better than we are at the moment. Like, we got our Sundial, which gives us energy. We got our Abacus, which gives us block whenever we cycle. So yeah, it's pretty strong. I'll spot weaknesses in there somewhere as well. You can just, like, do this. Oh shit, that's too much. Oh dear. Is that too much? No, it's not too much. Alright, we got there. No. Don't think so. We will upgrade Trigger It. I think at the final campfire before the Act 4 Elite, we'll upgrade Dual Wield. I don't think I want to play Corruption just yet. We have so much energy. Yeah, we'll just do that. I want to get set up here with the vulnerable chain. This is fine. Again, Horn Cleat and Thread and Needle between them. Give us our damage. Alright, so... looks like gonna hit. Of course it hits to defend, why wouldn't it? This is where we just try and go off? I think it is. Ooh. Grab our headbutt again. And yeah, we'll body slam as well. And that gives us enough block. Okay. We can deal with the drop kick. We can see if we can get... We've got double... Yeah, we do have double tap in the deck. So maybe we can just, like, just do this. Seems fine. Hopefully we draw double tap. We did. So now, yeah, we're in pretty good shape. Because yeah, we can actually play. No, there's no reason to do that. Just double tap, double tap. And we can madness. We get the bash for free, which is great. Not yet though, because we need to double tap twice. We'll brutality, and then we'll bash this guy. Drop kick again. Rage. We can feed on Donu here, I think. Almost certainly. Not yet though. It's too much damage, so we'll do that. Drop kick. Feed. Then we can headbutt the bash again. Seems fine. Just play our crappy strikes. And next turn... this is probably a kill. Not quite a kill. Very nearly though. And we're full defended. And that is the fight. (11-11), actually a good score. I guess we got the collector bonus, didn't we? We have 295 gold, so we'll remove another strike, almost certainly. We will upgrade dual wield. Because yeah, we can hopefully upgrade some zero cost attacks with that. I think we're just removing Dark Embrace. Dark Embrace seems great actually. Yeah, that gets us through the deck. That gets us through the deck. Havoc also lets us exhaust down. So I'm going to do that as well. Because yeah, I think the idea for the half fight is going to be exactly that. Yeah. And yeah, we'll True Grit the defend. I guess really we want to be True Gritting strikes. Oh, this is good though. This is very good. Spot weakness, which is great. 1839, so we need to defend for a little bit more. But not too much more. So now we are, what do they in the business call, popping off. I think we can do like this, and then get the drop kick plus back, and then get the double attack back as well. And now we are pen nibbed up, and yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, sure. Alright, super elites, no problem. Bag of marbles. Bag of marbles is actually great. We could take another spot weakness. Don't think so though. Don't think it's necessary. And now think unfortunately we are taking damage, but it's totally fine. Oh, we can pop off this turn. Oh, that's so good. Look how good that is. Oh man. Alright, that being the case, let's pop our flex potion. Yoink, yoink, and then drop kick, and then headbutt. Headbutt our drop kick back probably. We'll trigger at the strike, we'll Iron Wave, and then we'll do that, and we'll do 300 damage to him immediately. Seems completely reasonable. We get 14 block this turn, which is great. We can spot weakness. We can do this. Seems fine. Although I think we'll wait. I think we're likely to want to block next turn. Yeah, Havoc is very good there. That shrug was really worthwhile. This actually blocks more than the defend does. Alright. So Dark Embrace is not yet in play. But it could be. Still not yet in play. Let's play a strike. Seems fine. Alright. So there's our Dark Embrace. We'll play... Yeah, okay. So... how do we do this? We can double tap the bash and then shockwave. Seems fine. Rage first. Double tap the uppercut. And then shockwave. And then we can dual wield the feed. We can double tap the feed. Seems great. And we'll do that. Yeah, I mean, whatever we do. Whatever we do wins, to be completely honest with you. Play the top card of our draw pile. We get a free energy from that. We can get that back next turn as well. Then we get a double damage body slam, which, yeah, that does a bit. 3 times 12 this time. And we're just cycling through the deck. And yeah, I mean, it just works, doesn't it? It just works. So the ultimate idea is, if we get down to many more cards, we can just keep drawing our dropkick, so our dropkick draws our dropkick, and so on. I don't think we quite got there, but we almost did. In any case, GG Heart! Another 59-minute run. We had 176 max HP. It's going to be a big score as well. Because of the max HP, because of the collector bonus, and because I think we perfected a couple of... at least a couple of elites. Yeah, 4 elites we perfected, and we perfected 1 boss as well. We got the stuffed modifier, we got the collector bonus, we got money for that knowing skull, and also the bunch of other things that gave us money in this run. And the score 1623. That was Ironclad Ascension 1. Silent next time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then.